Good day, everyone. Today, we will discuss models of career counseling and career development. This topic is very important because choosing a career is not just about picking a job. It is a deeper process that involves understanding yourself, knowing your strengths and limitations, and exploring possibilities or possible opportunities and making decisions that may affect your future for many years. When we say career counseling, it refers to the process of helping a person understand themselves and the world of work so they can make wise and suitable career decisions. On the other hand, career development refers to the continuous process of growing, learning, and adjusting and building one's career path throughout his or her life. So this lesson is not only about theories, but also about real life decision making. Let us first look at the objectives of the lesson. So by the end of this discussion, you are expected to define the career counseling, career development, career counseling and career development. You should also be able to explain the main ideas of the Parsons Williamson trait and factor model. You should also be able. Let us first look at the objectives. Hmm. So let us first look at the objectives of the lesson. By the end of this discussion, you are expected to define career counseling and career development. We should also be able to explain the main ideas of the Parsons Williamson trait and factor model and supersede DAC or DEC model and the Brown DMCC model. Aside from that, you should be able to compare these three models, connect them to real life career situations, and appreciate the importance of career development in shaping a person's life choices. In other words, after this lesson, you should not only remember the names of the models. More importantly, you should understand how these models explain the way people choose choose careers and how counselor can guide them. But first, let us have a few questions for us to answer in our mind. Before we go into the formal discussion, let us think about a few questions or important questions. Mm, how do how do people choose a career? Mm, how do people choose a career? Do they choose based on passion, skills, family influence, or opportunity? Can a person become a successful in a job they do not they do not really love? Is, is choosing a career a one-time decision, or is it a lifelong process? Is choosing a career is choosing a career a one-time decision, or is it a lifelong process? Should a counselor tell people what career to choose? And finally, do values matter? Do value do ba- and finally, do values matter more than talent? These questions are important because they show us the career choice is not simple. These questions are important because they show us that career choice is not simple. It is influenced by many things such as personality, ability, family, expectation, life experience, and personal priorities. So habang dinidiscuss natin ang lesson, makikita natin ang each model will give us a different way of understanding these questions. Now, let us begin with career development. According to the lesson, career development is a lifelong process of managing learning, work, leisure, and transition in order to move towards a person. According to the lesson, career development is the lifelong process of managing learning, work, leisure, and transitions in order to move towards a determined or determined. Now, let us begin with career development. According to the lesson, career development is the lifelong process of managing learning, work, leisure, and transition in order to move toward a personally determined and evolving prepared future. That definition may sound formal, but in simple words, career development means that a person's career uh, is not built in just one moment. It develops over time. It includes knowing oneself, which means understanding your interests, abilities, values, and even your weakness. It also includes exploring occupations or learning about different careers and work opportunities. Another part is making decisions because career development involves choosing among many possibilities or possible paths. It also includes preparing for work roles, which means developing the knowledge, skills, and attitudes needed for future profession. Lastly, it includes adjusting to change or changes. Lastly, it includes adjusting to changes throughout life. Lastly, it includes adjusting to changes throughout life because people grow, situation change, and sometimes career plans also change. So when we talk about career development, we're talking about journey, not just single choice. So when we talk about career development, we are talking about the journey, not just a single choice. Hindi lang ito tungkol sa anong trabaho ang kukunin mo, anong gusto mo in the future, kundi kung an kundi tungkol sa paano mo kundi tungkol sa paano ko bubuuin or kung paano mo bubuuin ang direksyon ng buhay mo. For example, the lessons give us For example, career development is not just only about getting a job. For example, career development is not only about getting a job, but about building a meaningful life path. For example, a student may dream of becoming a teacher while in high school. Because of that dream, the student takes an education course in college, later becomes an instructor, pursues graduate study, and eventually moves into administration. So this example shows that career development continues over time. A person may begin with one goal, but as they gain experience, their role may expand and change. So career development is dynamic. It grows as the person grows. Ibig sabihin, ang career ay hindi lang destination. It is also a process of becoming. So Parsons Williams trait and factor model. So let's know let's let us now move to the first model, the Parsons Williamson trait and factor model. This is one of the earliest approaches in career counseling. It was developed from the ideas of Frank Parsons and later expanded by Williamson. Because of its strong influence, it became one of the foundation of modern career guidance. This model is based on very practical idea. A person is more likely to succeed and feel satisfied in the career. This model is based on a very practical idea. A person is more likely to succeed and feel satisfied in the career if that career matches their personal traits. So the core idea of trait and factor model is that a good career choice happens when there is a match between a person's trait and the job's factor. Traits refers to the person's qualities or traits traits refers to the qualities of person such as interest, skills, abilities, aptitudes, and also personalities. Factors refers to the requirements or conditions of the job, such as duties, qualifications, work demands, and also the environment. So, in simple terms, this model asks what kind of person are you? What kind of jobs fits you best? In simple terms, this model asks What kind of person are you? What kind of job fits you best? If your abilities and personality match the demands of the job, then there is a higher chance that you will perform well and feel satisfied. This model also presents three important factors or steps. First is self-understanding. This is, this is the stage where the person learns about their own strength, interest, or this is the stage where the person learns about their own strengths, interests, and limitations. Second is knowledge of occupation, where the persons gather information about different jobs and careers. And third is through reasoning or matching, where the person compares personal traits with job requirements in order to choose the most suitable career. So this model is very structured. It believes that wise career choice should be based on careful understanding and proper matching. So, what is the role of the counselor? In this model, the counselor plays an active, directive, and evaluative role. This means the counselor does not only listens to the client, but also gives them by using, but also guides them by using tests, assessment, and observations. The counselor helps the client identify which career are realistic and appropriate based on the client's traits. For example, if the student perform well in science, enjoy helping others, and shows patience and empathy, the counselor may guide the student toward careers such as nursing, medicine, or counseling. In this case, the counselor uses evidence from the student's strengths and interests to suggest possible career paths. This approach is possible. This approach is very useful when a person needs a clear direction. Ngayon man, the counselor is still a guide, not someone who should control the person's final decision. So there's also a so there is also a strengths and limitations. Okay, so one strength of this model is that it is clear, practical, and easy to apply. It is useful in career assessment because it helps people make realistic decisions based on actual abilities and actual job requirements. It is especially helpful for individuals who want logical and organized way of choosing a career. However, the model also has limitations. It can become too focused on testing and matching. It may not fully consider a person's emotions, culture, background, or changing life experiences. Another limitation is that it may assume that a person's interest and traits stay the same when in reality, people change over time. Kaya nga kahit useful ang model na ito, hindi ito kayang ipaliwanag ang lahat ng career decisions mo or ng isang tao. So next, now let us move to the Super CDAC or CDAC model. CDAC model or CDAC stands for Career Development Assessment and Counseling. The main idea of this model is that career development is continuous process, not just a one-time event. This means choosing a career is not something a person does. The main idea of this model is that career development is continuous process, not just one-time event. This means that choosing a career is not something a person does only once in their life. As people grow older, gain experience, and take a new responsibilities, their understanding of themselves also change. Because of that, their career choices may also change. This is why Super's model is often called developmental. A very concept, a very important concept in supermodels is a self-concept. Self-concept refers to how or a person sees themselves, including their abilities, interests, values, needs, and roles in life. In short, the way you understand yourself has a strong effect on the kind of career you choose. Super also explains that career development happens in stages. These are growth exploration, establishment rather, sorry. These are growth exploration, establishment, maintenance, and decline or disengagement. In growth stage, in the growth stage, a person's begin to develop interests and attitudes. In exploration stage, a person starts looking at possible options and trying to understand what they want. In establishment stage, the person enters the workplace and begins building a career. In maintenance stage, the person works to keep uh, in the maintenance stage, the person works to keep and improve the career. And in decline or disengagement stage, the person gradually reduce work involvement, often preparing for retirement. So these models reminds us that career is connected to life itself. Habang nagbabago ang tao, pwede ring magbago ang kanyang career decision or direction. Habang nagbabago ang tao, pwede ring magbago ang kanyang career direction. That is why this model is more flexible and more realistic for many life situations. So what is the role of the counselor here? In the Super C DAC model, the counselor helps. In the Super C DAC model, The counselor helps the client understand where they are in their career development, exploring their self concept, and make choices that are appropriate to their stage in life. The counselor's role here is not only to assess but also to facilitate self understanding and personal growth. For example, a college student ensures about oh, sorry. For example, a college student is still unsure about which course really match their identity. Maybe in the exploring stage. For example, a college student who is still unsure about which course really match their identity may be in the exploration stage. The student is not necessarily confused in negative way, rather they are still in the normal process of exploring possibilities. The counselors helps the students reflect in their interest, values, future roles, and long-term plans before making decisions. This is one of the reasons This is one reason why Super's model this is one reason why Super's model is very relatable. It accepts the people it accepts that people do not always it accepts that people do not always have everything figured out at once. So what are the strengths and limitations of this model? One of the strengths of this model is that it is realistic at the one of the strengths of this model is that it is realistic and developmental. It recognizes that career choices change over time and that the person has many life roles such as being a student, worker, family member, and also a citizen. Because of this, the model reflects real human experience more closely. However, it also has limitations. The model can be broad and sometimes complex. Not all people go through the Not all people go through the same stages in the same way. Some may experience interruption because of financial problems, family responsibilities, health issues, or unexpected life ex- unexpected life events. So while the model gives a strong framework, it should still be applied with flexibility and understanding. Next is Brown BMCC model. The Brown BMCC model, BMCC stands for Values Based Model of Career Choice and Counseling. The central idea of this model is that Values are important in career decision making. People do not choose careers based only on skills or interests. They also choose based on what they believe is important in life. This model teaches us that two people may have the same abilities but still choose a very different career because they value different things. So, the example given is an example of values such as family security, service to others, financial stability, independence, status, faith, creativity, and work-life balance. These values influence that a person considers meaningful, worthwhile, or successful. The core assumption of Brown's model is that career decisions are influenced by personal values, cultural background, family beliefs, social context, and life priorities. This means that career choice is not only about what you can do, it is also about what matter most to you. For example, one person may value financial stability more, so they can choose a career with steady income. Another person may value service and fulfillment more, so they can choose a profession that allows them to help other people, even if the salary is low. So, values shape direction, motivation, and meaning. So, what is the role of counselor here? In the Brown BMCC model, the counselor helps the client identify personal values, examine possibilities, conflict. In the Brown BMCC model, the counselor helps the client identify personal values, examine possible conflicts among those values, and understand how values affect career decisions. The role of counselor is to help the person become clearer about what is truly important to them. For example, given here is two students who are both capable of becoming lawyers. However, one chooses law because they value justice and public service, while the other chooses teaching because they value community impact and personal fulfillment. Even though both students are talented, they make different choices because their values are different. This shows us that career decisions are not always about stability, ability. This shows us that career decisions are not always about ability alone. Sometimes the real question is not what I can do, but rather what kind of life do I want to live? So, what are the strengths and limitations of Brown BMCC model. So one of the strengths of this model is that it highlights meaning, purpose, and personal priorities. It respects the influence of family, culture, and society, and it helps clients understand why they sometimes feel torn between career options. This is especially useful when a person is deciding between what is practical and what feels personally meaningful. However, this model also has limitations. Values may sometimes conflict with practical realities. For example, a person may value passion and service, but also need financial security to support their family. Another is Another challenge is that some people may not clearly understand their own values yet. In such cases, they may need deeper reflection and guidance. So, while this model is insightful, it is often stronger when combined with other approaches. So, now let us compare the three models. The Parson the Parsons-Williamson trait and factor model focuses on matching personal traits with job requirements. And it is structured, practical, and assessment based. The counselor here is more directive. The Super C DAC model focuses on growth and self concept across life stages. It sees career development as lifelong process, and counselor helps facilitate understanding and development. The Brown BMCC model focuses on values. It emphasizes meaning, priorities, and what persons consider important in life. So, if we summarize them simply, Parsons is about fit or fitting. The Supers is about growth, and Browns is about values. Each model explains career choice from different angle, and each one offers something important. So, to conclude this, career counseling is important process that helps people under. So, to conclude this, career counseling is an important process that helps people understand themselves and the world of work so they can make informed and meaningful choices. The Parsons Williamson's model teaches us that career choice should involve proper matching between the person and the job. The Super C Duck model reminds us that career development is a lifelong process shaped by self-concept and changing life stages. The Brown BMCC model shows us that personal values strongly influence the careers people choose. In the end, Choosing a career is not only about finding a job, it is about finding a path that matches who you are, how you grow, and what you value most. Kaya nga masasabi natin na career development is truly a journey. A career counseling serves as a guide as long as that journey. Mali. Kaya nga masasabi natin na career development is truly a journey. And career counseling serves as a guide along that journey. And with that, I hope this discussion helped you understand the different models of career counseling and the importance of career development in real life. So thank you everyone.